Here's a short video to show how we create a consist in the Model Railroad Collector Wiki. To start out with, log in and click on the My Consists button. Click on New, and I'm going to add a TEE train here, so I'm going to call this Kurt's TEE train. Scale for this is going to be HO. The railway company is going to be DB, so I'll look that up. DB, there it is. The type is going to be a intercity passenger train. You can choose one of the options there. In the prototype class, this is going to be a BR103. This just helps you find trains with the same prototype number, okay? The era is, I believe, era 4. And I'm going to keep this private for now, okay? Can assemble means can you build this train? So you can actually create consists that you don't have in your collection yet, but if you know you can build it, then you can collect this, and that means you can assemble it with your items in your own collection. Okay, is private. If this is checked, that means that only you can see it. Okay, so I'm going to start out with that. I'll save it. So now here at the very top, you can see we have a consist created, but there's nothing in it. If you click on it, you'll see there's nothing in here. So let's now add some cars and such to it. Okay, so let's start out by adding the locomotive. So click on New, and let's look for the item number. In this case, I have a 3054 analog engine. If we type that, we can find one here. It comes in like 6 variations. I'll just take the first one, for example. Okay, save that. And we have the locomotive here. So now let's add the passenger cars to it. I've already noted what the model numbers are on a piece of paper, so I'm just going to look those up. So we have a 4098, 4098. Let's find that, 4098, there it is, TE, add that one, save it. Got a 4096, let's add another one, 4096, save that. Let's add another one, 4095. These are all model numbers for the TEE vintage. I'll take that one right there. 4097. Add this. 4097. Find that. There's one right there. Save it. And finally, 4099. 4099. And there's 2 versions there. You can choose the version that you own, but I'll just choose the one for version 1 for an example. Save that. Okay, so now you can see down here we have a train. It's out of order, so let's put this in order. So what you can do is once you've added all the items, you can go into this column and you can drag it to the top. So let's put the locomotive first, okay, and it renumbers it here, okay. So you put the items in the order that you want the train to appear in, okay. So we'll put that one there. Doesn't really matter. This doesn't have a baggage car or anything special. So there we go. So now we have a train consist created. If you make a mistake and you don't like one of the items, like say 4098, move the item you want to delete to the last position. So if you want to delete 4096 from this train, then move it down to the end. Okay, highlight it, and then you can click delete and it will remove it from the list. Okay, so I'm going to add the 4096 back because I do want it in the train. I just deleted it to give you an example. 4096. So I'll add that back, save it. And since it's at the top, I don't want it at the top, so I'll move it elsewhere. I want it down there. Okay, so there's the position one. Okay, so now you can see up here the consist that you have highlighted here. It has six items in it, 6 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the length of the train is 156 centimeters, or 1.5 meters about. Okay, so you can figure out if you have passenger stations or sidings that have a certain length, you can kind of calculate approximately how long that train is. Okay, so once you get a list of items here, of consists here, you click on one and you can see exactly what composes that train. Okay. And if you need some ideas here, you can go to the filter and you can say, okay,